everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Hardcore series. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. We are here in the mine. I am currently a little wormy boy. I'm just digging my way through the ground, looking for diamonds, because, well, I've spent 10 hours mining, actually, and oh, that is exactly what I'm looking for, actually. I've spent 10 hours mining solely for diamonds. I mean, I've been getting the other stuff along the way, but the main purpose of coming down here is for diamonds, so that I can fill out my blue lava floor back at spawn. And the process has been going pretty well so far, and I just thought I would show some of that process, because I don't think I've shown any of it so far in this world. I've just been going along saying I've got diamonds with no way of showing how I actually got them. So what I really do is I just mine in a 1x1 tunnel. In fact, I'm doing it wrong at the moment. I actually have my FOV all the way up. That's right, I play on Quake Pro when I'm mining. And that just makes it a little easier for me to see all the ores. I don't rush past them if I blink or anything like that, because sometimes you can be pretty fast, and with times like that, when you get lava, you need to be pretty fast. We've just found some more diamonds. That is lovely. Are there any more? Yes, there we go. Lovely, lovely. So what I do is I just mine in a 1x1 tunnel like this, and when we come across an ore, we mine it, and then we fill in the gaps to make it so there's only a 1 block high gap. We don't want anything spawning down here, just in case we try to do something related to mobs here in the future. Like, I have no idea where I am at the moment. So it's key to make this a usable place in the future. I'm just sort of mining underground, and I go so far in the world. And yes, I have mined for 10 hours, and we're still mining because the 10 hours finished just as I was heading back out again on a new tunnel. Like, I was 13 minutes into the new tunnel, and now I've got to make my way all the way back again, and that looks like a lot of lava. So what we do in the case of lava is we actually just mine back to one of the other tunnels, and then we dodge it. And that's actually a recent tactic. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a block gap of 4 gaps between tunnels, and we'll mine back just in case there's some diamonds back there, but it doesn't look like there is, so we'll just keep going back in this direction. And it's true, I haven't really been dodging lava too much up until this mining session, and I've got to say, dodging lava rather than trying to force your way through it has been a huge game changer when it actually comes to actually trying to mine for all of these diamonds. Oh, I've got a full stack now for this run. That's awesome. Anyway, it was such a painful process trying to get through lava. I was constantly on fire. I was getting myself stuck in lava pools and having to put my elytra on just to get out of it again. It was painful, let me tell you that. So the fact that I'm dodging the lava now, it is speeding me up so much that not only is this the most diamonds I've ever got, because, well, I've mined for 10 hours and I've never mined for 10 hours before, but it's the most diamonds I've ever got in such a short amount of time. Like, the time period that I took up. Oh, we've got more diamonds here. Ah, no, I've stood up again. Right, this is why I've got my elytra, though, in the underground. So, what was I talking about? I've been distracted by diamonds and the fact that I stood up. I have no idea what I was talking about. Maybe it'll come back to me. Oh, that's right. So, I've never mined such a huge amount of diamonds in such a short period of time before. And that's purely because I've changed strategies just ever so slightly. We've got more diamonds. This is an 8 vein. That's amazing. I'm coming across so many diamonds right now. That's incredible. Sometimes we just get really lucky on these tunnels as well, and other times we get not quite so lucky, and we get next to no diamonds the whole length. Are you serious? Got even more diamonds. Okay. They're everywhere. Oh, I love this. This is so good. A huge amount of diamonds in a short amount of time. Well, I say 10 hours is it's a lot of time, really. But we've just reached the end of our tunnel. And that means something very cool. I get to see just how many diamonds we've actually got for our mining for 10 hours. And I guess it's been a little bit over 10 hours because I was mining in that direction for about 13 minutes or so before I hit my timer. And at that point I thought, well, seeming as I'm already part of the way to the other side, I might as well just keep going and finish these 2 tunnels. So it's not just 10 hours worth of diamonds, but I've split up the resources that I gathered in my 10 hours to show what exactly 10 hours of mining looks like. So, I'm going to need to split up these shulkers because these are not to be included with the 10 hours. These are a bonus. These are simply what I got outside of the 10 hours. But what I did get within the 10 hours is this, in addition to every single thing in these chests. We've got tons of deep slate, which is incredible. We've got loads of tuff and gravel and more in here. And feast your eyes on this, ladies and gentlemen. We've got... How many diamonds actually is this? I have 8 diamonds, 10 stacks of... 11 stacks of diamonds just in this one chest. That's incredible. We've got 40 fortuned up already as well. And not only that, we've got another 3 full stacks. So that's what? 14 full stacks and 17 diamond ores. And we accidentally fortuned up 14 diamonds as well on top of that. All within 10 hours of mining. And if that isn't enough for a full diamond beacon, then I have no idea what will be. I swear to God, if I don't get my full diamond beacon from this, I will be so upset. But not only that, this is what I got from my 13 minutes of mining in that direction before the timer ran out. So we've got another 21 diamond ores and another 3 there. That is nothing short of incredible. Now let's just put all of these resources into the chests. There we go. Seeming as I have them on me. And the incredible thing is that while I did get 14 full stacks of diamonds and 38 on top of that, as well as 43 fortuned up, we also got the diamonds that I have in these shulker boxes. Not that one. That's another full stack, another 4, and another diamond, and another 25. Oh, I am 1 ore short of another full stack. That is incredible. So that's almost 16 stacks just of deep slate diamond ores. And we've got all of those diamonds as well, 48 diamonds. If I don't get a diamond beacon, you can officially claim that I am the unluckiest person on this planet. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to know what I've got. My goodness. I wonder if I should try to fill an entire shulker box of diamond ores at some point. That would definitely be a lot of progress on the blue lava floor back at spawn, wouldn't it? Might even get it completed. Alright, let's dump most of our stuff in here just for now. And get started on fortuning up all of these diamonds. We've got to see just how lucky we've been today. Oh, I'm feeling that diamond beacon. I've got to get it this time for sure. There's no way I haven't. Alright, we are 4 stacks of diamond ores down, which has resulted in almost a full row of diamonds. That is awesome. Today is definitely a good day. Well, we're just over halfway, and this looks like a lot of diamonds to me. There is no way that we do not get a full diamond beacon. I think we're going to fill this entire shulker box, you know. Oh, I wonder if we'll even get a 4th row just of diamonds. That would be something. I wonder if I'm going to get 200 diamond blocks today. Because that's another challenge that I'd like to try and do at some point. I want 200 diamond blocks in one episode. That would be some real nice progress. And there we have it. We've just filled our entire shulker box with diamonds. And here we go. Down to our last 63 diamond ores. Okay. This is it, everyone. How many diamonds do we have? Can I fill out the rest of this row? I can. And I've still got the 48 in here. So... Oh. That's enough. Look at this. Look at this. Guys. Guys, I can't physically hold all of these diamonds. Hang on. I can complete the picture with more diamond armor. Hang on. There we go. Get that in there. I can't physically hold all of the diamonds. How many diamonds is in this stack here, actually? Come on, let's... Just 8? That looks like a lot more than 8. I know it looks like 4 or 5 in certain angles, but... How on earth? What? Why does it still show 5? What? Okay, I'm actually throwing so many diamonds out that the game is confused. Oh, I've got to say, the fact that I can actually fill my entire inventory with purely diamonds, that's something. That's something I don't think I will ever be able to do again. Okay, I've got to know. How many diamond blocks does this make? We've got a stack. We've got a second stack. We should have 4 full stacks of diamond blocks. Just because of how much space they take up within the shulker boxes. So, we actually have 4 full stacks and 8 diamonds. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is enough for a full diamond beacon. Wow. I've done it. I've met the challenge. The challenge that I set out for myself today. And, not only that, I actually have enough skulls for another beacon. One that we could maybe use to place on top of the beacon. I don't know. Well, let's christen the full diamond beacon with a brand new beacon. Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Where's my soul sand? There it is. So, let's head to the end. It's only close. We're gonna cheese the wither this time. I've already fought it legit once before. We can do it. We can cheese it from now on, I think. Within the realms of safety. What on earth? Why is there an angry Enderman? Did I really look at you? Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to fly away and go back. There we go. No more angry Enderman. I am shocked. I'm fairly certain I did not look at that one. Unless it was angry from the last time I was in the end, but surely not. I've not been in the end for so long. It's been mad at me for donkey's years. Not only that, I'm fairly certain Endermen lose aggro on you when you log out, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Are we ready? Are we steady? Of course we are. Let's go. Now don't escape. You do not have permission to escape. Excellent. That seems to be working. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. And I always love a good dead wither. And And all I'd need now is some glass, and there we go. We can make ourselves the second beacon of this world. And where are we going to put this beacon? Well, I think for now, we're just going to drop it right on top of the old sugarcane. Why is there another Enderman? Okay. We're just going to drop it right on top of the old sugarcane farm. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've never actually done this in survival before. This is a lot of diamond blocks. And I've got some spare. It's too good. Oh, it looks beautiful. I love this shade of blue, you know. And there we go. The last 9 blocks are going in. And on top of it goes the beacon block. Oh, that is glorious. Do I have a spare diamond somewhere? Potentially in my diamond box? I do. Okay. It only makes sense to christen this thing with a diamond. I don't know what I need. Let's just go with... You know, it doesn't really matter what I go for, so let's just go with resistance and regeneration for now. Oh yeah. This is something. I've never had a full diamond beacon before in any of my survival worlds. This is a first. I love it. And I've still got a stack and 36 diamond blocks going spare. So how many diamond blocks actually is that? 2 stacks and 36 make up the full beacon. Plus 64. 228 plus 36. 264 diamond blocks. I've almost gotten to 300 diamond blocks. That's insane. Oh, now that's the next challenge, isn't it? I've got to get 300 diamond blocks in an episode. That would be some serious progress. But for now, I think it's time for us to add to our blue lava floor. So it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Can Whistler finally finish off the pillars in his blue lava floor? And I should be able to. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. I've got a stack and 36 diamond blocks here. Of course I can finish it. So out goes the wool and in goes the blocks. And there we have it. That's the last block for the pillars, and we've still got 63 diamond blocks left. Incredible. So I believe that means we can finally get started on the outer ring. And then we can finally make some progress on actually completing one half of the room. And then this half would be all that's left. It's a pretty good milestone. Hang on, let me get rid of all of the littering. So this is the progress I have made with the diamond floor today. I haven't used the diamond beacon because, well, I wanted to keep the diamond beacon, at least for now. We'll probably add it to the floor later. But this is some good progress today. I wonder, if I did put that beacon in, would I finish this half of the room? I might well do, you know. 2 stacks and 36 definitely goes a long way. But while I did, in fact, mine a lot of diamond blocks today, 10 hours of mining is not the main purpose of this video. No, while I do love this full blue diamond beacon, it is not the main purpose of this video. No. You see, Cherryville has been feeling very disconnected to me. I've got this building here, and you know what this build is lacking? A path. There is no path here. We've got paths from the old village that was here. But that's just a blotch of random path blocks. We need a proper road. You see this? Just picture it, right? Just all of the pumpkins gone. And in its place is a road. This could be a road. And this could be a road. And this could be like a square. And going down here, this could be a road. And we could have a road going all the way around here. We could have a little alley going through here. And we could even have the road going up here. And roads are important because they do a lot for making a world, like a city, feel interconnected with itself. You see, at the moment I've got all these builds, but they don't feel connected in any way. I know they're all built out of the same materials, so you can tell from a glance, oh yeah, that's a part of Cherryville. But they're not connected with each other. We need to build ourselves some roads. So let's get rid of this pumpkin farm. We will build a proper pumpkin farm at some point in the future, I am sure. But for now, this has got to go. And there we go, that should do. We now have ourselves a blank slate. Now let's see what we can come up with for our first path of the world. So I have this shulker, and I've got quite a few materials in there. I've got lots of packed mud and coarse dirt and jungle wood and a little bit of moss too. And I think we can make use of these resources to make ourselves a road. First things first, I don't want these path blocks here anymore. They've got to go. Okay, there they go. Lovely. Where we're going, we make our own paths. Now, the first thing that I actually want to do is mark out the sides of our road. And for that, that would be the sides just by the buildings. So let's just go ahead and dig a lot of this out. And we want our roads to be kind of lit up. So I've got my light box here. We're going to place some jack-o'-lanterns just in the floor like this. And we'll hide these away with trapdoors or moss carpets or leaves. Just out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? And that should allow me to have a fully lit area in the middle, where the lowest I think the light level goes is around 7 or 8 or so. Maybe there'll be a 6 somewhere. Yeah, I think I saw one there. But I think this is a good enough light level. We'll have a bit of a dim patch in the middle of the floor here, which is perfect. I want to be able to play around with lighting. I don't want everything to be full brightness. And now that we've got our light sources in place, we can start covering them up with some trapdoors. So I've got some spruce trapdoors because they work pretty well with a natural environment. If I cover that up with, say, leaves like this, and we'll just put that there, it begins to look a little bit like dirt underneath there. And the important thing is that it still lets in the light source. That is still a light emitting block beneath there, and it goes through the trapdoors. It allows us to really make use out of hidden lighting, and that's something I'd like to make more use out of in this world. I mean, have you seen this place? Have you seen the torches? Oh my goodness. They're everywhere! So we'll just cover up the rest of these jack-o'-lanterns like so. And I think I actually might need more moss than what I've got on me right now. So let's just plant that. Yeah, much better. Give me those resources. Yeah! Love it. And for now, we're just going to cover up the sides of our roads with the moss blocks. And if I just cover up these holes for now, because it looks a little bit weird with them there. I mean, I will be removing these blocks in a second again. But for display purposes, I will be getting rid of these. And we're just going to cover up all of these moss blocks with the leaves that we have on hand. And we're going to try and be as random as possible. I don't want to feel like there's a repeating pattern anywhere. And I'll make sure to put in some of the flowered variants in as well. And we can't forget about the azalea bushes. And we're also just going to build some of these areas up. Just a little bit. We don't want everything at the same height after all. Although I don't want things to be too high either. We don't want to be covering up the builds entirely. We just want a little bit of a hedge on the sides there. Are you stuck? Sir? Why aren't you moving? Get out of here. I think he's just confused. He doesn't know what to do with himself. So now that we've got all of these plants at the side in place, it feels like we've got a little bit of an outline of a natural path road thing. You can feel it trying to lead you somewhere. And unfortunately, it has now started raining, of course. It's just become daytime and... Excuse me. Why have you spawned? I said it's literally just become daytime. Oh, my nightmares are even invading my daydreams. That's not on. I used to be better at hitting these. I feel like I've lost it. And now that we've done that, we can actually just go right ahead and convert all of this into moss, because I actually need all of the moss. I need so much moss for this project, so we may as well just turn all of the dirt and the grass into moss. And then, well, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm building. I need to get rid of these blocks anyway, and I'm getting the resources for the road that I want to build. What a great idea. Then I can just trim the blocks out with my shovel. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the reason why I'm going for a more natural kind of road is because, well, we're in Cherryville. We need to sort of bring more of those flowery sort of things, more plant life into Cherryville. It needs to feel like a natural sort of grown town? I don't know. Don't know what I'm even trying to suggest right now. But anyway, we're going to surround our plant life with moss. And there will be a reason for this. And now that I've got all of that moss in place, you can see the sort of outline for where we want our actual path, our paved areas to be. And everywhere else will be nice and green. Luscious. And that is where the packed mud and the coarse dirt and the jungle stuff comes in. So I just want to kind of scatter these mud brick blocks wherever they can go. Not there. That is not a valid placement point. There we go. Just kind of try and be as random as possible. We want the area to feel well trodden, so we don't want everything to just be one giant pattern. Although we are allowed to have blocks next to each other, if they so need to be. Because sometimes it's better to have actual, like, veins for our paths of a certain block type. And we're just going to do the same with the packed mud. Of course, I'm going to actually place it in the floor and not in my face. And we're also going to do the same thing with grass blocks. Why grass blocks? Well, it's just so that they're easy to see. We're going to be turning these into path blocks with a shovel. So for this path, they just need to be easily identifiable. Or at least for now. But now that we've got our grass in place, we can start introducing our jungle stairs. And this just helps break up the floor a little bit. It just helps crack the ground open and make it look well trodden, like there's paving stones, like tiles and slabs missing here and there. It just cracks the surface a little bit. It's like we're making potholes now, you see? And then we can go in with our coarse dirt. And there's not really that much else to do to add into this floor here, so we will also introduce some actual jungle logs as well. I don't know if this will be a good idea, but maybe it will. And I think I'm just going to strip the bark off of these just so they don't stand out quite as much. And everywhere else that we've got a hole, we're just going to fill it in with some more packed mud. And since we have now placed all of our blocks into the ground, we can just go right ahead and start shoveling the ground here. Just till the dirt with the shovel. And there we go. We've got some path blocks introduced now, just to help break up the surface layer just a little bit. There we go. How's this for a road? Pretty good, right? Yeah, we're not finished yet. No, since this is Cherryville, we've got to add some cherry petals. Some of these, what are they called? Pink petals as well. So, let's go ahead and try and add in all sorts of different variations, orientations I mean, these pink petals and just try and get them dotted in here and there. Oh, we got to strip that. There we go. And there we go. This is our completed road. And you know what? This makes this place feel so much complete. Just this one little piece of Cherryville. It looks so good compared to everywhere else. Oh, I've got to do more of this. It just feels so natural and so it looks like it's meant to be here. Oh, I love it. Even the villager loves it. He's admiring the azalea bush. Is it a good bush? It's got flowers on it. Yes, I can see that. Not only that, this road is fully lit up as well. We will never have mobs randomly spawning on our paths and murdering all of the villagers that we have running around here. So yeah, I just feel like Cherryville will look a lot better if we connect all of our builds together with roads like this one here. So why not give that a try? Let's start that time lapse, everyone, and let's build. And welcome back, everyone. Isn't it absolutely amazing the difference a simple road can make? You see all of this land? This used to be just grass. It was torch spam. It was horrendous, and now it feels civilized. Honestly, I've improved the land value of the area so much. And speaking of the torch spam, we don't have many left, but unfortunately, we do have some areas where it's light level 0. I think I might be able to get away with maybe turning that into a path block, but I'm really just marking the spots that I need to do something in order to stop mob spawns. I've got one torch there, that's my first torch. And then I've got a second torch here, a third torch here, a fourth torch here, and a fifth torch here. So genuinely, I've removed about 99% of the torch spam, which is an incredible number, I've got to say. And I think I've just noticed a bit of an error in what I've done. I haven't actually included any of the coarse dirt in the ground here, so let me know your thoughts. Is the floor better without coarse dirt, or is it better with? I mean, this area here is a bit too wide open. We will probably end up having, I don't know, maybe a house in the middle here, or maybe a tree. I don't know, something just to fill out the space. Oh, hello, phantoms, again. Like, we just need something to take up a space in the middle here, because it's just too wide open. It's very brown, and I'm not a fan. The paving, it needs to keep to its own little designated roads. Like, you go down here, it's got a nice little alleyway, it's fine, it's lovely. Just don't like it in a wide open space like this. So we need to put something here. I've really done a lot to change the atmosphere of this place here, and I didn't even mean to. I just wanted to build a road, and it's just improved it by so much. And now that we have our road, we should probably let the citizens loose. Come on, guys. It's time for you to vacate the premises. Escape the building, please. Explore the world. Do your thing. Yes. Hello, Sandman. you're number one. You've left the building first. Everyone else is going to get stuck on azalea bushes, I think. It's alright. We might have some stupid villagers, but maybe that's just going to be how it is. Maybe the IQ of our town is rather low. Or maybe they're just admiring my bushes. Yeah, that's what it is. I have to say, I really quite like the way that I don't have lights spammed everywhere. It means that I've been able to play around with the lighting a little bit, and we've got these little darker areas in the middle of the paths here, in the middle of our roads, where it's not quite so close to the windows or anything like that. I do like that, and I'm also enjoying the citizens of Cherryville slowly dispersing. And now you've probably got a very good question. Whistler, what's the big round thing that you built? Well, everyone, I've got to let you in on a little secret. This is called a circle. There we go. The question has been answered. And now it's time for us to move on with our lives. Also, don't worry about the sniffers. I merely relocated them. They're very healthy. They're still digging around in the grass. They love it over there. I just had to move them out of the way. And you know how I had a snow golem and I was able to farm snow? Yeah, I can't do that anymore. I killed the golem and I got rid of the farm because it was in the way. We also don't have a path going to this building because, to be honest, I don't really know what I'm going to do with the layout of the town over here. Over there, it's already sort of built up. I've got my buildings in place, but over here, I could have a lot of stuff. There's so much space, but I don't want to have to tear up my paths just so that I can build a house and then rebuild the paths again. So, no paths to this build yet, the dog hotel. We will keep that for later. Hello, Fluffy. How's it going? Yes, definitely best doggo. Also, I have something rather spooky to let you all know about this world. And it's, something happened here. And it wasn't caused by me. And when I say here, not in Cherryville, no, it was back at spawn. So, let's head back to the nether, so we can head down this iceboat road, so that we can go back to spawn. So yes, this is my volcano project back at spawn. Unfortunately, lightning is burning the wool, but something has happened to my spawn region, and to specifically spawn itself. I did not put this hole here. There were iron blocks here, and this was land. This was stone and natural terrain. I had a chest marking the spawn, like the center of our spawn chunks. In fact, I can show you where the center of our spawn chunks is, and it is, in fact, this block here. So whatever has happened to my world without me doing anything has been to do with spawn. And it's such a weird hole. And it's not one that I made. And I was so confused about what on earth happened here. It's just this random hole that I have in my world now. And I'm not going to lie, I was beginning to wonder if the myths were real. What is Herobrine a real thing? Is he invading my world? And the answer is no. You see, while I did not cause this, indirectly, I did. Yes, that's right, everyone. I have an actual explanation for what happened to my spawn here. Something that confused the absolute living daylights out of me. For round about an hour, I was only able to figure out the answer due to a little habit of mine. You see, I make regular backups of this world just in case something happens to corrupt the world. Oh my gosh, that train of wardens is so loud sometimes. But yes, I make regular backups of my world sometimes. And the reason why is because I lost my second ever Minecraft survival world to corruption about a week after I started it. And ever since, I've made regular backups. I made a backup at the start of this episode. And that backup does not have this hole over here. This hole is absent. So, what have I done since then? Well, I've looked at my footage, And the very first video footage that I have, it was about an hour and 40 minutes or something like that. I can see this hole in the video. So it's happened during my playthrough. And what else did I do at the start of this episode? Well, I killed the Wither. And I know that sounds crazy. Why would killing the Wither in the end do anything to change spawn? Well, I killed the Wither underneath the end portal and it exploded, and that is something I was originally thinking before I even came across the Wither hypothesis, is that this looks like it's been exploded out of existence. Like, it's not, like, these walls have not been flattened out, it's not a chunk error or anything like that, because it's the corner of 4 chunks here. It looks like an explosion, and the only explanation is the Wither. I spooked myself in the overworld by killing the Wither in the end. How on earth have I managed that? And I even tested that hypothesis, and it is in fact the case. Killing the Wither trapped beneath the end portal does in fact make a hole now, and I'm not sure if it used to. I don't feel like I ever came across a hole like this in my previous hardcore world, and I definitely did it in that world before. And I'm not entirely sure which explosion did this. Is it the initial spawning explosion that they have? Or is it the Wither skulls erupting out of its head while it's stuck in the end portal? I don't know, but I've definitely spooked myself with that, and I'm glad I was able to come up with the actual answer as to why it was happening. One really bamboozled me for a second. It's like, why on earth has my world been altered? And why wasn't it me that did it? Wow, am I glad I was able to answer that question. But bamboozlement aside, I hope you enjoyed this episode, everyone. I feel like we've made an absolute ton of progress on Cherryville now. It no longer looks like a work in progress town. It feels like an actual town now, especially now that I've got the villagers wandering about. I need to get these guys. Oh gosh, no, excuse me, you are not allowed to kill my villagers. Is there a zombie somewhere? There's got to be a zombie somewhere. Where is he? Where is it? Surely. No? I don't know where it would be. Oh well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you liked the new roads. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!